Hello everyone, my name is Demi, and welcome back to another episode from the Symmetria server. And today I'm starting things off here at my little parkour building because I want to actually start working on a bit of a parkour course. Now I did actually bring over my redstone boxes because I feel like there's some cool stuff I could probably do with like pistons and stuff. So I'm going to start working on this, and I think instead of actually doing like a time lapse for in here, because I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing just yet, I think what I'll do is I'll pop it in and out for like progress updates. And yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a little parkour. I might start off with a little simple bit and then like go up a level and then another bit and then another level, and it'll put I'll try and make it like progressively get harder and harder. So that's my general thinking. Anyway, so yeah, why don't we actually get started on working on this? Let's go. Okay, so I've already done like a quick little first little section already, and yeah, I mean this is already kind of a little bit on the tricky side, at least for me, or at least not these first couple jumps. It's when we get to the trapdoor bit, because you've got to sort of shimmy and sort of crouch jump your way around up to the top bit. I mean, it's not actually too bad, but then you jump over to here, and then there's like a little piston door, piston section here. We have to try and get past the piston, so that's already like really tricky. But yeah, this is really fun so far actually. So I'm going to keep working on this, and I'm going to just by section and see what we end up with. And then I might even do like a little finished section up here, and I might even add in a couple like Shulkerbox prizes for people who can make it to the end. But yeah, this is fun so far, so I'm going to continue on basically just doing what I'm doing. So yeah, I'm having fun with this so far. I've missed how fun making these sorts of mini games is. So yeah, okay, enough chit chat. I'm going to keep working on this. Okie dokie. So I'd say this is like first section, like almost done, I guess. So it's actually a little bit more difficult than I originally intended, mainly because of this piston bit. I have actually managed to slow down the pistons a bit, but it's still like kind of annoying. But yeah, if I just try and give this a go, I mean, I'm not the best at it, and also this is like intended to be played without rings, and of course I slip off on like one of the first few jumps. This first little bit's like really easy, and then you gotta go shimmy our way around the trapdoors. Up we go, and then we jump over to here, and then here. And now these pistons are like really annoying, but it's definitely it's definitely doable. I'm like 90% sure it's doable. You can sort of like hop over them. It's like there's definitely a technique to it which I haven't quite got nailed down, but yeah, it's definitely doable. When you hop down to this bit, then up, and then down again, then up to that bit, over to the trapdoor, then up there, then up to these little trapdoor bits here, and then up on top of the piston area. Then I'm going to do like a little section up here. I might do some like little, maybe something with iron bars, and then maybe have it loop around, and then have like a whole other section over here. And I might even, or maybe some little iron bars bits, and then like maybe a section in the middle, and then have it loop back around to here, then maybe up and around, and have it finish in that top left corner there. I think that could be pretty neat. But yeah, I can obviously spend like a lot. I can spend like the entire episode working on this. So I think before I get too distracted with parkour map stuffs, I think what I'm gonna do. So I'm going to go and try and work on some other bits, because there's some other bits and bobs that do require my attention. So I'm just going to put all of my bits and bobs away, And yeah, what I'm thinking is obviously, of course, these buildings here. Excuse me, Skeleborb. I am trying to record an episode, thank you. So, yeah, last episode I was intending on making this building here, which I didn't get around to because instead I made these over here. I made a giant Rubik's Cube and a giant chest. So what I think I might do is I want to work on this red one, and I also want to do the other lime green one, which I'll probably turn into some sort of greenhouse maybe. And also, I haven't seen my bee in a while. Whether or not it's stuck in the beehive or not, I don't know. But I haven't seen my bee in a hot minute, so I'm a little bit concerned. Not sure if it's actually in the beehive or not. But anyways, I might need to go get some more bees. I was actually thinking of getting some more bees anyway, because I want to put some in the little greenhouse over here for this one. But this building, I'm still not entirely sure I want to make it. But I did kind of want to do something with like Mario pipes. So maybe I could do something, or maybe I can do some sort of like another little mini game area in here. Yeah, okay. So I might be able to do something with this in terms of a mini game. So why don't we actually jump into a bit of a time lapse and actually work on some of these colourful cubes? Yeah, okay. Let's roll the time lapse. Let's go. Let's actually jump into actually building some stuff because I really need to work on this area. All right, let's go. Alrighty, so I have done a little bit of work here on the colourful cube tower. I've done some work on the pink ones at the top. I didn't actually have as much pink concrete as I thought I did, so I've only done like the front and the sides. So I still got to do the top and the back. But also over here we have done like a wooden cube, a big wooden cube. The idea I have for this is another PvP arena, but I make things a little bit more interesting because for what I'm stood on, this one, it's more like a little boxing gym, like a little 1v1 arena or like 2v2 maybe. It's supposed to be like a little PvP arena for like maybe collecting heads or something, but this one I kind of want it to be a bit more of a mini game focused. And maybe you could have like a really cool, crazy map in here, of that, or maybe a hide and seek map would be really cool as well. Either one of these things. Maybe let me know what you guys think in the comments below. But yeah, maybe like a really cool PvP arena, or maybe even a hide and seek map. Either one would be really cool in here. Not quite decided just yet. Actually. You know what, I actually completely forgot, but I was going to work on this little building here. But I think what I want to do is maybe try and collect some bees. Because I don't know what's happened to one in there. I feel like it might have despawned maybe. I don't really know. But I haven't seen the bee in here for a hot minute. So maybe I'm not quite sure I've got in my campfire. Oh, no, it's here. Okay, so I'm going to take that, and I'm going to go and find some bees, I think, or some extra beehives. So, yeah, let's go find some more bee friends. Let's go on a little bit of an adventure. So, I'm throwing my rockets on the floor. So I've gone for a bit of a fly around, and I found some bees. There's a few bees hanging around, and there's a beehive right here. I'm kind of just waiting to see if these guys will go into the beehive. It said beehive. So, was that another beehive up here? No. Okay, it's just logs. Okay, so I can see. I think there's 2 or maybe 3 bees here. There's one. Hello, friend. And yeah, there's another one there. So I'm kind of waiting to see if they will both go into here. So yeah, I guess I'll come back once I've transported these guys to my base, if this is in fact their beehive. So yeah, I'll be back in a bit, I guess, once I've actually finished playing around with these guys. Oh, they're so cute. I do love Minecraft bees. Anyways, I will be back in a bit, I suppose. Bees, I have retrieved more bees. I've got a couple of bees here. Where do I put this one? Do I put it here? Oh, actually, before I put the bees down, maybe I should collect some name tags and name the bees. Yeah, I feel like I might need to name tag them just to be sure. I think I might have some lying around here. Let's see, do I have spare name tags? Name tags, yes, I do have spare name tags. I did get 2 bees, both bees flying around I got, so I'm going to do, let's call one Beebs, and the other one, what do I call the other one? Bob for bee. Okay, so got a couple of name tags, got the beehive, and let's zoom back over to the greenhouse, place down the beehive. Okay, hopefully these guys behave themselves. Beehive. Yes? You guys gonna come out and we're gonna pop out? I can hear them buzzing. That one's got, looks like it's got honey on it. Do I maybe need to harvest said honey? I don't know. I don't really know what's happened to the other one. I'm confused. I don't really know how bees work in this game. I'm not gonna lie. Are these guys gonna... Yes. Hello. You will be, Can I reach? Boop. You're beebs. You're also seem to be getting stuck on the same leaf as the other one. Maybe the other bee got stuck. I'm not sure. They seem to be getting stuck on the tree. If anyone could let me know what's going on with the bees, that'd be great, because I don't really fully get how bees work. Also, we do have a snivy here. Where are you going? Zooming around. Okay, now it's actually flying around properly. Huh. Interesting. Wonder where the other one, where the other one's not coming out yet. Anyway, oh no, there it is. Boop. But you are now Bob for bee. Okay, so now I've got a couple new bee friends. They're doing their thing, flying around, doing stuff, and the things, whatever bees do. Anyway, so why don't we actually get started on the other greenhouse? Make something in here. Yeah, okay, let's get started on this one. Alrighty, so we now have another little greenhouse. It's very cute. It's a little bit smaller than this one, but yeah, here we go. It's very cute. I've gone with similar vibes with the moss and the azaleas, and I've also again put a cherry tree on the inside because I really like the cherry trees, and I also like the little petals and things flowing. I haven't put any wildlife in here just yet, but maybe instead of bees and a sniffer, because there isn't as much space in here. But is actually quite a few cats that tend to spawn around my villager area, so maybe we could put a couple of cats in here or something, or maybe some doggos. But yeah, this is very cute and I love it. Very nice. And so I once again find myself in an undisclosed location, but this time not in DLNet space, this time in Snivia space. And yeah, I've made myself a little hideaway here. This is my second little hideout. I'm going to be, wow, ever since I made my Podzol bunker in DLNet space, I've wanted to make another little area. And without turning my HUD back on and revealing my coordinates, this is my Podzol bunker, so this is where I'm stashing my Podzol. And yeah, so I've now got a little hideaway in Snivia space, and hopefully Snivia doesn't actually come online and find me here. But yeah, now have a little hidey hole inside Snivia space, just like the Podzol bunker in DLNet space. And yeah, so this is now a thing. Yeah. Also, speaking of Podzol hideouts, this is my original one, which I built at DLNet space. I can't seem to see any changes here, so yeah, it doesn't seem like DLNet's been here, so that's a good sign. Also, having a little fly around here, I remembered that Eggo has made this base around here, which is very cool. Looks great. The only thing is that it's sort of in the sky, so like there's no real like sort of place I can dig myself into to have like a hidey hole. I would. This is cool. This is cool. This is a cool place, but unfortunately, I can't seem to see anywhere I can put a hidey hole here. I was trying to think who else I could, who else's area I could build a hideout in. And I remembered Egg Boy, but Egg Boy has a sky base, and can't exactly dig myself a hidey hole in a sky base. But a neat base either way. And with today's shenanigans out the way, that is indeed all of the time I have for this episode, guys. So of course, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all of that sort of nonsense. And I will see you guys in my next episode. Catch you later, everyone. Bye! Bye, everyone! See you in my next video. Go watch my other videos and stuff, and comment and subscribe and stuffs. Okay, bye!